welcome to the second episode of Ellie Plays Minecraft with me, Ellie the Elegant Elephant. And as you can see, I'm down in a cave, and that is because I have to show you guys something really cool. So I've been exploring and mining a bit between episodes, and I found this. A skeleton spawner. But wait, it gets even better because right next to it, there is another skeleton spawner. So I've been super lucky and found this double skeleton spawner. So in this episode I'm going to convert it into a farm, which will give us loads of XP, bones, bows, and so on. And as you might have guessed, I died quite a few times here at my double skeleton spawner because obviously it was full of skeletons and they killed me 3 times. So I've total death count of 5 right now. So I think it's time for a funeral. Wow, that was depressing. So let's get to work. So we are down with our spawners. And as you can see, I dug down a hole, made a ladder, and we landed just in the middle of those 2 spawners. So yeah, let's start digging. So we are back and we have our spawning chambers. We have one over here and one over there. And as you can see, it's all still pretty ugly. So I'm gonna prettify this up a bit, and we also need to gather some more materials. Because I'm gonna need soul sand for the water elevator, it is actually necessary that we go to the Nether in this episode. So let's prepare for that. First of all, I am going to craft myself some iron armor, which is about time anyway. So let's suit up. Look at how fancy I look now. We're gonna take 3 of those diamonds and craft ourselves our very first diamond pickaxe, because we're gonna need to mine some obsidian. And while we're at it, we're also gonna take our flint and convert it into a flint and steel to light the portal. So now let's look for some obsidian, and I think, yes, there's some right here. And now we need 10 pieces, so this is gonna be a while. So I have my 10 pieces of obsidian now. I do have flint and steel, I'm armored, and I do have a shield, I do have weapons. I think nothing's gonna stop us now, so let's find a nice place to put our nether portal and then head to the nether. So where should we put our portal? I think for now I'm just gonna put it right here. And later we can move it to a convenient place. And now let's light it. So guys, this is it. Last moment before we head to the nether. I just hope we don't die. So we need soul sand, so let's try find some. And also because this is the Nether and I tend to get lost a lot. Here's another vanilla tweaks. And gonna do this, and this is gonna show us the coordinates right at the bottom of the screen. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of this right now, so I'm gonna find my way back eventually. So, which direction should we go? This? Oh, is this a fortress? This seed is unbelievable. This is absolutely incredible. There's a fortress right here where I came in. So it's right at spawn. This is super cool. Because in there we will also find some soul sand and nether warts. So this is super lucky, and there's also gonna be loot probably. We're gonna leave a torch trail for me to follow back on. Nothing much in there. So, and here we have it. We have nether wart and soul sand. This has never been so easy. Yeah, there's definitely more going on. I don't see a spawner though. Oh, there it is. Yes, and there we have the spawner. Very cool. Let's head home. So we did survive our first trip to the nether. We found nether warts and what we went for, the soul sand. So now this looks much better. There's a little bit of block variation in the walls, but not too much because this is gonna be very dark. And on this side as well. And as you can see, I already put in where the water is going to flow, and there the skeletons are going through down there. And then they will shoot up here. And they will go all the way up to level 50 and then turn over, and then they should fall down here. And once they land here, they should have half a heart or 1 heart, depending if they wear armor or not. So we can easily one-hit kill them. So here will be some hoppers and then some chests. And I think I'm gonna make a little storage room down here. So we actually can finish the tunnel here, because we need to dig one down here for the water to be able to flow all the way down. So we will have one water stream going that way and one coming from this side. Actually, you need to go in a little deeper here, because we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we need to place a water source there. And we can fill this back in, like so. So this flows until here, that's lovely. And now this tunnel should meet up with the other tunnel, in theory. Put in some torch so nothing spawns. And yes, there's the other tunnel. Let's hope down here. This comes from here, as you can see. And now we can place our soul sand down here. Then we need 1, 2 signs there as well. So we can fill this with water, and it should go up all the way to level 50. So I put in the water in here, And now let's fill this up with water. Okay. Grab 2 more. We already have this one. And now this one here. And yes, it flows down there. And let's do the same over here. Now this and this. And this should work perfectly fine, and it does, yes. So in case you're wondering, we're not gonna leave this open. We're actually gonna fill this in with some black glass. And well, I first have to gather some ink sacs and some sand. So I'll be right back with that. So I filled in the glass, and as you can see, it's nice and dark in there, but we still have to remove the torches from the spawners themselves. And this is gonna be very dangerous, but well, let's see how we manage. Fine for now. They come up here, fall down here, and that's where we can kill them. And here is like a little bit of storage. I'm eventually gonna dig this out and make a proper storage room with sorting system, but for now this is fine. I have to get rid of this, and I've been gathering a lot of wool from the village, and we're gonna make this room here spawn proof, because as you can see it's really bright in there, and we do want it to be dark, but we don't want anything to be able to spawn where we are, so we're gonna carpet the whole thing up, and it's also gonna look nice and dark and spooky. So close this up. Maybe this one has to go as well. This is nice and dark, and as you can see, it's working fine. Really good. So I do want to start a time lapse, let this run for maybe an hour, half an hour, and see how much stuff we get. So I've been here in the skeleton spawner for about 30 minutes now, so let's check out how much we got. And we got quite a bit of bone. Well, obviously we got a lot of armor we don't need, but I also want the enchanted bows because I want to create a bow for myself, because I think that's very useful. And here we've got this. Yeah, I think that's pretty good for just half an hour. This is the entrance to our skeleton spawner, And I think we're gonna build a nice little crypt here. This here is actually gonna be a rack where we're gonna put on coffins. It's gonna be the entrance. Now we can put in some coffins. Then finish up the wall around it up to this height. Then for the entrance we're gonna use some cobble walls. Put some slabs on top. And we're actually gonna make the roof out of stone slabs. And I do want some block variation in here. So we're gonna change up some of those blocks for other slabs. And yes, this is the crypt. So I'm gonna decorate this a bit with a bit more leaves. Now let's place down some leaf blocks. Yeah, I think that's a nice little crypt. As you can see, over here is the church where we had the funeral. And so now let's experience this. So we come in here, go into the crypt, and we walk down here. We can actually let us fall down in the dark, super spooky. And we can see the spawners activate, which is really cool. And then we can kill some skeletons. We are here in our graveyard, and as you can see we have 3 open graves. One for Eleanor, one for Elena, and one for Elizabeth. And those are the 3 unfortunate souls that died while cleaning out the skeleton spawner. But we also need to bury the people we lost last time. So we need a few more graves right here. These 2 are my very first death. R.I.P. Helda, first death of the series. And R.I.P. Elliot, because why not? So those are the first 2 deaths we had on the series. And while I was building the crypt, I actually died once more because I fell down the hole. So I'm gonna put this right here. Gonna remove the dirt pile next to those guys. Rest in peace, Elegy. And I guess we close them up, like so. One there. So there we have it. We have our graveyard with our 6 dead people in it. This obviously is gonna grow. And you can see I also built this little church. We can take a look inside. It's not much yet. Eventually we will decorate this with a bit more fun stuff. And now here we have our lovely little crypt. And there's a story that goes along with it. A long, long time ago, the Blackfoot family lived in this area. Lord Blackwood had sworn loyalty to the king, but when times of war came, he refused to go into battle. The king was so angry with Lord Blackwood that he had his witch curse the whole family to never find peace, even in death. And from that day on, every Blackwood who died was brought into this crypt, where it is said that their bones will wander until slain, only to be risen again and again. The only way to break the curse is to fulfill the oath to the king and fight for him in battle. But the sons of Lord Blackwood only laughed at the witch's curse, and when they finally died of old age, they were buried in this family crypt where the curse took hold of their souls. Sadly, there is no one left who bears the Blackwood family name, and it seems that the curse can never be broken. So this has been all I've got time for today. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Ellie, the Elegant Elephant. and I hope to see you in my next episode.